What is going on, guys? It's I here, and welcome to episode 16 of the British Tea Party podcast. This week's guest is Edson.
Hello.
That was fast.
Yeah, I know it's fast.
This is very fast.
It's very fast paced. Let's
fast.
go. Let's
Fast
keep
and
going with
furious.
this. Keep going with this.
Yes, we'll go. We have the crazy randoms.
As you heard.
Yeah, and we have Arian from the TV.
Is that Aaron? Yeah.
Yep. We got Gigi is not feeling. What? Just cut in. Don't worry, crazy. Don't worry. No, okay.
No?
You're gonna stop.
Okay.
Gigi's not feeling 100% today, so he's not on. Go like his videos, make him feel better. And yeah. So, has anyone got any topics they would like to discuss today?
I'd just like to start with, and you call me the posh twat when Arian introduces himself as, hello, it is I, Arian.
I was about to say that was a really posh voice.
Lords of Lords. eh?
Dude, I am from the Netherlands. I have a very different accent than you guys have. And if I go, hello, it's I, Arian, then that means that's
Speak
my accent
like you
for today.
normally speak.
What?
Just speak like you normally speak.
Let it all
Speak.
hang out. Just sit it on the table.
Don't tell that to Sai when he's... No, never mind.
No.
What is up with these jokes?
Just a reminder, this is not a video podcast, so...
Oh,
Luckily
you-
for you guys.
Yeah. Instead, you get to look at a very low-res picture of Crazy's face.
It's not really
It is
that
not low res,
No.
it's actually high res, it's just a bad internet.
Yeah. Like, seriously, Sky, what's the deal with
It's
that?
perfect for me, so
Yeah,
don't
it's an
worry.
image.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, seriously, just upload it to a server somewhere, and then let me download it. Whereas, like, Edson's clean and sharp.
Yeah. I will change my image as we go along.
Alright. So, not like Sai that one week.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, that was horrible.
That's horrific. But yeah, do we actually have any... Oh, God.
There you go. That was live from right there. It's pitch
Holy
black.
crap.
He's staring into my soul if I was, like, located at the bottom on my keyboard.
High res as
No,
well.
my camera is actually angled on the top of my screen, so it makes me look like I'm
What
posing.
headphones are they?
Pink ones.
They're pink ones. They're customly made. They're brilliant, and they're broken.
So, let me just point this out. This is the person who has the nerve to call me the gay one.
Pink is stylish.
Yep, I agree.
Yep.
Thank you very much. If you go on a night out and wear a pink shirt, ladies love you.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
ladies
no,
love
no,
you to be their gay best friend, Crazy. That's how it works.
If a gay best friend has their tongue down your throat, that's kind of weird. I'm just fucking with you. No.
you can, but...
No, actually.
You can speak for yourself there. I don't want to talk about your relationship with your gay
You
friend.
much prefer the male tongue down your throat, don't you?
That's the joke I just made about you, you muppet.
No, well, you didn't get there in time. Or you didn't...
I finished talking before you started talking, so don't
First
even...
topic. What do we
First
want to talk
topic.
about?
Xbox 720 reveal.
Yes, yeah. May 21st on 6 p.m. GMT.
Yeah,
Well,
less than a
that was-
month now.
Yeah.
I guess Edson and I will watch it live on the Xbox main dashboard, and Sai will do it from his little PC. And
Yeah.
Crazy as well, because...
Little PC.
Alright, sorry, a little MacBook.
Thank you.
How? But mine's not little. I got two nicely sized screens at my face.
Well,
Nice
good for you.
face.
I've got two. You're complaining that you didn't have... Sorry, in what situations do you have a keyboard? No keyboard even, and two monitors.
When you spilt a cup of tea on your keyboard, that's when you end up with that
Oh,
situation.
full
That's
circle.
the dedication,
Full
British Tea
circle.
Party podcast,
Yeah.
so...
He was
Yeah.
preparing for today, and he just got so excited about the podcast. He just
No, it happened 2 days. I've had 2 days of controlling everything with a mouse and a virtual keyboard. Try me. I can.
God.
I
That's
can do
valid.
it.
Communicating with your friends through emoticons.
Yeah, because I can't be asked to. I do not like the virtual
You
keyboard.
spell it
That-
out with faces.
Yeah,
That's
no, actually
what
just
you
thumbs
were
up, thumbs
doing.
down for yes and no. That was pretty
We
fun.
were
It's like, are you watching Game of Thrones? Thumbs up.
I thought you
Are
had
you
just
enjoying
gone,
it? Yeah, no, I hadn't gone bonkers. I had no keyboard.
I thought
And
you'd just gone soft in the head.
yeah, well, that happened long ago. That's what the name implies.
Oh yeah, that's a valid point actually. You're so crazy. There just aren't enough Z's in the word randoms.
No,
for you
there is
to
no.
hold. So you had to add another one.
No, I was falling asleep by the end of it.
You were indeed. Crazy rants.
That was the
So-
start of stroke, crazy random.
Yeah, just type in and falling asleep, and then his head landed on the Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... So, Sai, Xbox, since you know so much about it, go ahead.
Was that for me? I just left. What was that?
Yeah. it's Xbox. What do you think?
Oh, the
What-
new Xbox. If it has always on DRM, it'll be screwed. If it releases and they say we haven't got always on DRM, then don't believe that wasn't their intentions. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Does it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That tool must have come up with every console though. Like even PlayStation will have had that tool.
Yeah, but there was
No,
no.
exactly.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
when
When
did
they're
you
all
see the?
sitting here, when they're all
Yeah, but when did you see like a Sony, someone who works for Sony being like, "Deal with it, losers."
well, he
I-
wasn't. He
I know
claimed
that,
not
but
to
it's
be,
like
they all claimed not to be part of it. He wasn't. He
if
was fired anyway for that.
if they
Yeah, no,
don't
but-
end up having it, then it shouldn't sort of go back onto them saying, "Well, you were going to have it." Well, every console will have talked about it from now on.
Yeah, the fact that all consoles were going to be no secondhand release whatsoever until
Yeah.
PlayStation said, "Do you want secondhand?" And everyone went, "Fuck yeah!" And then they went, "All right, you can have it."
Yeah,
So
and then it's
would
just
be-
down to the
it would be
developer.
in our best wishes for them to not do DRM always on, because that's what we asked for. So if they change their mind, that just means they're showing a little bit of loyalty. Very rare from Microsoft in the first place,
Yeah,
but if they
yeah.
do, it'll be for us, and that's the point.
I don't think it'll be always on. There'll be some sort of like added measures, like I don't know, might be like a monthly thing to check that you haven't. I don't know. I don't know how it could work, but there'll be something added. I don't know how.
I think there'll be like season passes for every game. Like
Definitely, yeah.
if you buy FIFA, at the moment it comes with a little slip that says,
Not if it's
Oh, that's
second.
just EA then.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. A brand new game of FIFA will say this is brand new. Here's a code, whereas any used copies won't. So that's probably what they're going to stick to.
That's already happening with all of EA's games. I mean,
Yeah, that's
it
what I
is-
say. That's just
Every
EA.
game. And a lot of PC games from the dawn of time.
Yeah, well, that's simply because of the way in which PC games are distributed.
Exactly.
It
So
would
what is
not
the
be
problem?
practical.
What is the problem in protecting your investment? They're doing the same as the PC done long ago.
Because there's a very big difference. Like the price you pay for a PC game is about 10 quid less than the price you pay for a console game. That's because you're doing it digitally. That's the digital distribution for you. And a downside to digital distribution is that there's no way of trading or lending or borrowing.
They're trying
Well,
to
there
implicate some
is-
system like
there-
that.
There's
Trying to
something
make
coming
it.
like that. Yeah, they're trying
Yeah,
to.
Steam are doing that. But as it stands, your trade-off is the game's cheaper, but you can't borrow another friend's
Yeah.
game.
Well, that's it. Have you noticed once FIFA 13, once it's secondhand, it drops a substantial amount because it's useless without the online play. Granted, it's still got its price above its head because you've got the single player and whatnot, but it does drop significantly more than a game that doesn't need a code.
Wait, I've never played FIFA. If you buy FIFA 13,
Or any FIFA from like FIFA 10, I think.
It is FIFA 10. That was when it first did it.
Yeah, even though they kind of did something very illegal there with me because I had FIFA 10 and I was playing online, and then they decided, hang on, guys, you need a code. So even though
Quite
I
a lot of
purchased
people had
the
that
game,
problem.
yeah, even though a lot of people were complaining about the fact that they'd purchased the game and had online accessibility.
Yeah,
but then
they
we're
shouldn't have done
denying
it
that
midway.
accessibility. No, they shouldn't. And if they were to, they should have implemented. If you already own the game, you are not affected by this. Much like every other policy in the world works. It's for new customers only.
But then again, like I still think like all developers are going to eventually go to that route of like what EA are doing. Like I think it'll eventually get to that point. So even though PlayStation said that they haven't, like it's not like always on, but it's down to the developers on how they sort of restrict people playing their game. We don't know, the developers might restrict their games like in 2 years' time. So you never
that's
know.
exactly it. Yeah. Well, they do. They, like you said, they do it now with EA.
Yeah, exactly. But
They are
obviously some
restricting
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not use EA as an example for good game development practice.
Didn't say it was good.
For my
So
soul.
bad.
It's
horrible.
bad for us. It's brilliant for them. On a business strategy, I couldn't see a problem with
yeah.
the slightest. So, in their terms of defense, they're doing everything they can because
Yeah, they're making money. That's what they're
they
out
make
to do.
money. Yeah.
EA
Whereas
money.
whereas the other guys are selling their game once and making not a penny. Whereas they resell the game, and then the guy who wants to play online pays an extra tenner or however much it is in dollars and whatnot. Then they make money even though they've already sold the game. The game is no longer theirs. So a good business strategy in my terms of view. But
While we're talking about dodgy business, everyone knows Game, right?
what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Like Game, like I don't know. Well, Arian, what's the equivalent of Game in
Game
in where-
Mania.
Game?
Mania.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
what
Yeah,
a
we had a
name.
segment on the podcast about that. Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
about Game Mania. And that
That's
sounds like
awesome.
one of Random's hotspots. They sent out an email. It was like brand new spring sale, and I was like, oh, may as well go check that out. So I went to check it out, and on the email it was like Battlefield 3, £15, and like Dishonored, £15 and all these AAA games at 15 quid. So I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna like lose all my money buying all these games. So I went on, and I was like one of the first people to get the email because I literally saw it come into my inbox as I refreshed the page. And as I got there, Battlefield 3 out of stock, Dishonored out of stock, Uncharted 3 out of stock, Black Ops 2 out of stock, and Modern Warfare 3 out of stock. So they were advertising the fact that these games were £15, but they didn't have them. And that was shady business to me.
Well, maybe in your store it was elsewhere.
No, on just game.
The website. Ah, man, never trust the game website. Never worked. I've been into the shop and I called them up and went, "Do you have this game?" "Yes, we have about 5 copies in the back." It's like, well, your website says nothing.
So I was annoyed because I didn't get PS3.
They don't update their systems as regularly. There's over, I'd say 2,000 stores, maybe, probably more.
Yeah, the online store is its own warehouse.
What?
The online store is its own warehouse.
Yeah, they have a warehouse, and if the warehouse isn't in stock, then the distributors, the other shops, may have it in stock.
Yeah, I know that. I know that's the deal. It's just when you advertise an online deal.
Well, were they advertising it for specifically online or for the shops as well?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, because when I went into the shop the day after, 2 days after, it wasn't. It wasn't. Right. It was like 30, 40 quid.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that was a bit shady of the game, really. My dad just stole my cat.
I heard someone talk. Like, wait, what?
Yeah. My dad came in and stole my cat.
It was whispering. It was very, very, very scary. I had to turn around. I thought somebody was in the room.
Just behind you.
I will find you,
bitch.
I might just do that. I have whispering in the back of all my videos. Just like, I'm right behind you and I'm waiting.
You cannot whisper. Your microphone does not allow it. It just doesn't.
You can't.
Is it really loud?
It does.
Yeah.
My maths teacher always used to have a go at me. She was like, "God damn! Even when you whisper, you're louder than everyone else in the class." I'm like, "Sorry, miss."
She could just hear you perfectly. Okay.
Yeah, I'm bad at whispering. Is the moral of that story? I can't be quiet. It just physically can't happen.
Sorry, you have like a blue snowball, right?
Yes, but it's white.
All right.
Yeah,
sure it is. Sure it is.
Sure it is. Get it? Get
sure.
the joke? Since Grace and I have sure mics.
Edson, what is your microphone?
Samsung.
Oh,
Samsung.
Wait, hang on a minute. I looked up your microphone. It was actually pretty good.
That was a good.
Is there
it's not
a
bad.
particular model or just Samsung?
Samsung.
It's the Meteor one.
The Samsung, not the Samsung.
Yeah.
Samsung.
Samsung. So like.
Yeah,
S-O-N.
Yeah.
Samsung is a tobacco where I come from.
Samsung is a
Where the hell do you
company.
come from?
It's a mobile company, and then you have a tobacco brand called Samsung.
I have a shop that sells tobacco. I've never heard of that.
You will have. It's got a lion on it, and it's blue. Samsung the lion kind of thing.
No.
Ask for it. Ask for it.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, if I go, Mum, can you please get in some particular type of tobacco?
Do you have to get your mummy to go to the shop for you?
No, we own a shop. That's the thing.
Really?
Oh, you own a shop?
Yeah, my mum and my auntie own a shop.
Well, if you have that in, then you'll sell it a lot more.
I've seen. No, we
Well, get it in and you'll sell a lot more. It's a very, very, very popular brand of tobacco.
Yeah,
We're
just
talking
don't smoke
tobacco,
it. Don't start.
cigarette.
Don't start.
Yeah, if you're under the age and you don't, if you're any age, don't start. And if you are smoking, please quit. It's really annoying.
Yeah, crazy. Please quit, dick.
Yeah, crazy.
I am.
Seriously.
I'm quitting.
Yes.
That's not.
As he says with a cigarette.
I do not have a cigarette. What are you talking about?
He says with 3 of them, just juggling them.
Yeah, I don't have one. I have 4.
I have an
You
extra
have
long
one.
one.
I have,
Nah,
okay, I have
joking.
one package. Yeah. All right. So,
No,
but a blue snowball. Who recommended that to you? Because I know a lot of YouTubers use blue snowballs, and
I think
for me.
Steve Schwint, I think, had one. Vic, I think, had one. Woody recommended it as a cheap microphone, and that was the blue snowball, just the standard blue snowball. But then they released the Ice, little ICE.
oh yeah.
And that is it is omnidirectional.
Oh, that's not very good for when
No.
you, with a PC behind you. Like
Yeah.
Omnidirectional is very, very common in all microphones.
It isn't bad at all. I can
No, how much did you spend?
it's worth 90 quid, but my parents got it for me for Christmas when it was on offer.
brand new 90 quid. I don't see the value for its price.
The snowball or the ice?
Which one is you got? The snowball.
I got the ice.
You got
It's
the
one
ice.
I've got right now.
Ugh.
And my computer's running quiet as anything.
It could just be that you're on a Mac. I do not know, but
My internet quality is a bit.
No, but like
no,
in your
you
videos
do
as well.
sound you do sound very
Oh, no.
distant. Like
Yeah, that's
you're-
because I'm far away. I'm meant to sit like this when I'm talking the entire time.
Yeah,
Damn.
if you do that and turn your
Just got
gain
central.
down a bit, it would sound a bit better.
Yeah, I know, but I'm lazy, so I like to lean back on my chair.
Like I
You're
literally
ruining
need
the
to.
podcast, Si.
I'm sorry. I
just wanna
I want to be comfortable.
Like,
Let's stick it on your chest. I have my. Have you got it on mount?
like
No,
me, I need to be like on my microphone for like
I-
having some voice and some bass. But if I go here, you can barely hear me.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'm going to lead on to another segment right now. So you ready for this transition? I'm
my
hopefully going to Australia for 6 weeks in the summer,
Nice.
where I'll work.
Nice.
I'll hopefully do some work at an ISP called IINet. If you don't know who they are, they're the first people to stick the middle finger up to SOPA. Do you remember? Oh, my cat's coming back.
Stop
My
on
cat's
the
trying to
privacy
get in my
act.
house.
Yeah. I read
Yeah,
it.
my cat's back. Everyone, that's your life
I
update
can
there.
sleep easy now knowing that.
Yeah, he's K. He's coming up to me. He's molting all over me. Fantastic. But no, they're the people who were like, no, SOPA, that's silly, and said they wouldn't uphold it. And hopefully going to work there for a bit, get to know what it's like inside an ISP. And then I'm hopefully going to stay at an uncle's house. I haven't actually asked him about this yet. So I
Just
know
gonna turn up on the door.
I know
Yo!
family members from Australia watch my videos. So hi, family members from Australia. Tell Uncle Ian to check his emails. 'Cause I'm emailing him about it and he's not replying. But no, I'm going to build my computer out there because my family out there are very computer centric and they get really good offers. They get like 50% off everything.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
but the money you're gonna save is gonna be in the cost in bringing it back.
No, it's really not that expensive. We looked into it when we wanted to go golfing over there.
It cost me 100 quid, or it would have cost me 100 quid just to send it from Ireland to England, which is
Yeah,
I
but
could have
who was it
thrown
with?
it.
Who was it with?
Well, I checked in like 7 different companies. What is that noise?
Yeah, well, the thing is, you could turn up and you can send it. 'Cause we looked into sending golf bags, and they're like 20 quid a pop, and it's computer weighs very similar to a golf bag and is a lot less fragile. So I don't know. I'd have to look into it. But
Well, if you're building a good quality one, if that's what you're going over for, it's not
Yeah.
gonna weigh. It's gonna weigh more than a golf bag.
you underestimate the power of my golf bag and electric trolley.
Yeah, I have 4,000 clubs. No, I don't.
You can only have 14 actually.
I know.
Wow, getting real
And yeah-
insider.
Yeah,
Oh God, I just
I'm left-handed. I can't play golf.
Well,
Yes,
you can.
you just have to pay an extra like 50 quid for golf clubs.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
more than that.
Discrimination, right
I
there.
guess that's a good thing for baseball.
Supply and
You don't
demand.
really need to have a different bat if you're left-handed.
Scissors. What's up with that? Left-handed people.
I cannot
hate
use.
it.
I cannot use right-handed scissors. In
What is wrong?
bloody
I
fuck.
can't. Me neither. Listen.
Wait, hang on a minute. Edson, are you a lefty?
No.
Okay, thank God. I thought they were outnumbering me.
Why so offensively? No, don't
No,
dare
don't
defile
accuse
my
me of
name.
that.
What are you talking about?
I have faith that if my parents found out I was a lefty, I would have been put up for adoption. That's how I imagine
I
Edson
can't
saying no.
slice. No, I can slice. I can't peel a potato with a knife. It's so annoying because most of the knives are just right-handed, like
Potato come with. All right, I see now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a right-handed knife. Do not give me this nonsense.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
No. Like a chef's knife is usually like right-handed. For,
Yeah,
like,
the
right
which
hand.
direction the blade's on.
Exactly.
The sharp end of the
Oh,
blade.
I
This-
see what you mean.
And apparently, my mom thought it was a good idea with a left-handed son that uses his left hand for everything except for.
Is this
baseball.
the first time I've learned that
Hang
you're
on a
a
minute.
tandy?
Hang
Dude,
on a minute. What
you,
was that?
you know that I'm
except for?
ambidextrous.
What was the exception? I missed that.
Well, the exception is baseball. But pretty much I do everything except riding and scissoring and
Scissoring.
scissoring and knifing and eating and stuff. I
Okay,
do everything with
okay.
my right hand except for that. And no
Okay.
size, not what you think.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
although it may-
no.
maybe,
you
but-
you meant that. You you dropped that in and hoping no one would notice.
Yeah.
You did mean that.
Did what?
Okay, I don't think
Okay.
you did.
carry on with
Carry on
your.
with the story.
Yeah,
It's
I know what you
riveting.
mean. I'm just acting dumb. Okay, so I I hate it. There's nothing left-handed. Like, for left-handed use of things. There just isn't. Freaking racism, kind of.
I would try to sympathise, but it's like, I don't know what it's like, so I don't know.
You don't know. Crazy. Tell them how it feels.
It's
You don't know
terrible.
my pain.
Yeah, have you ever tried to cut paper with blunt scissors?
No.
No.
I've
No,
never
do
been
you
in
know
a
when-
scenario where
when
someone's be like, you have to cut this paper, but you only have a really
No.
blunt pair of scissors.
No, well, you only have one pair of scissors, and they happen to be blunt. And whenever you cut, it just
Sharpen
folds the
them.
paper.
Just sharpen
I
them.
hate
That is what right-handed scissors are for left-handed people.
just
For some
folds the
reason,
paper.
it makes no sense because no matter what hand you hold them in, they're still scissors. They close in the exact same way. But if they're left-handed, they just fold paper. They don't cut it. They just fold it around the
Fold it
blade.
very neatly.
Yeah, and it's terrible.
Maybe you're missing out on a market. You should be a pro origamist with scissors.
Lose a finger.
No, you wouldn't be able to because you just said you can't cut anything.
No, yeah, exactly.
Well, the only person in the world that can actually run with scissors.
Yeah,
Like, it's
just run with
okay,
your
I
left hand.
can't use them. I have no idea.
Don't worry, this will just bounce off your eyeball.
You walk into a bank. You're like, give me all your money. I'll put this knife in your throat. And someone's like, actually, he's the left-handed one, so you got nothing to worry about. They're just carrying about your job.
I
They're like
don't know.
slicing at his face, just like, why won't this work?
Left-handed people are very skilled carpenters and very
Oh.
good with their hands, but they cannot
Yeah,
use the
very
tools
good with
that
their
are
hands.
provided.
Right,
It
you know
is.
what,
It is
I'm
all
gonna
because
hold-
we've had to learn a different way of life. It is literally.
Yes, we had to
Different way of
experience a
life.
different
Yeah.
side of it.
No,
wait.
because you think about I'm
Make it
left.
sound like a third world country.
No, because just think about it. What side do you have your mouse on?
Right.
Right, but I can move
I'm
it.
right, obviously.
Right. In school, they're all on the right. Everything's
move
on the
them.
right. No, because it's on a cable. It used to be. Now
not that
I've
hard to
trained
move.
my-
Yes, cable.
I can do either side, but I've trained my hand and the left and right clicker. If I do it with my other hand, I have to use my fuck you finger to press the left clicker.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't realise. It's on the
so
right-
we've had to teach our wrong hand. You like
Oh,
in
God.
the non-sexual way, you masturbate with your wrong hand. We've done all that for our entire life.
Well,
I'm sorry,
actually,
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
relate.
no, 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 no,
I am
no, no.
ambidextrous
No.
and I can use both hands.
Yeah, when one gets tired, you can
No,
switch.
no.
Simple.
Non-sexual way. How was that
Yes,
non-sexual?
no, well, not against us each other. You know, as
Oh,
a
okay.
solo when you're watching
Okay.
your videos and whatnot.
Yeah, my
videos, yeah.
YouTube.com/VR.
There it is. There it is.
There's our plug.
So yeah,
Okay, I've got my mouse on my left hand at the minute, and bloody hell, this is difficult.
exactly.
I
I
honestly- I
have
would
taught
be able
my
to
right
find
hand to do
it.
that. I play.
It doesn't help that I've got a broken hand as well, but
Yeah.
it's still difficult.
I'm doing
It
it
is.
absolutely fine. But do you want to know what my secret is?
You're on a Mac without
No.
a mouse.
No, I'm
You're-
using my Razer Death Adder 3.5G. In order to play
Sponsorships.
PC.
Sponsorships.
Yep, 90% off coupon code. We'll discuss that later. In order to use my mouse properly, I've got to use my middle finger on the middle button.
Well,
That's what it's designed for. So it makes no difference to me.
Oh, that's just
no
dodgy.
difference.
That's just dodgy.
That's just weird.
No, it's because when I'm playing like COD 4 on the PC, I can do 3 actions at once with my one hand instead of having to. Actually, I can do 5.
Yeah, you've got a scuff mouse
I've got a scuff mouse, yes,
or a scuff hand.
or a scuff hand. I've got
Yeah.
back paddles on my hand. I'm like that robot from that TV show.
Which one?
I don't know. I don't know.
Not following.
Don't worry. Neither was I.
Well, the point is, the left-handed people should rule the world because we have everything difficult.
Exactly.
Folks, halfway through your speech, I just imagine you to be like, "I have a dream."
Wait, listen. Obama's
Left-handed
left-handed.
people.
Hey, Obama's
can use
left-handed.
scissors
So
without
There
a
you go.
caution.
There you go. And
I
Sexy
have a
Phil is
dream.
left-handed.
That
Holy
knives
crap.
will be designed for those with left
you know-
hands. And that
It
my
only
fellow
just occurred
left-hand
to-
brethren
Yeah,
walk outside.
Stop! You're
Mute him.
annoying the shit out of me.
Attention.
Carry on. I'm sorry. Oh, go ahead.
These are the most random topics of all of the so far.
Keep going.
We need you for structure.
Keep the train rolling.
Welcome aboard the crazy train.
I've got one if you guys want. If you need another.
No,
Yes.
organization is for noobs.
No, go ahead. Slap away.
You guys are obviously you know about Machinima, don't you?
No.
Sark leaving.
Who's that?
Oh,
No, I'm
yeah,
kidding.
so I'm leaving.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
I found out this news while working in a cellar.
It's bad for them, like their channel.
Like literally, their entire original cast of Sark,
gone.
CNAPS, and Hutch have just been like, you know what? No, my snowball's unplugged itself.
I can still hear you.
Still hear you.
My recording's gonna be messed up.
No,
Holy crap.
Oh, shambles.
life is over.
But no,
Yeah.
their entire original crew was just like, you know what?
Um,
Now he's unplugged it. Now he's like 3
Wait, yeah,
miles
now
away.
I was about to say.
Sorry. No.
You're very distant. You're standing outside.
He's like outside a window now.
Okay, so
He's just breathing.
Sark
through
leaving Machinima, I think change is needed sometimes to let the other
Do you know-
like networks take like a place in the YouTube scene, such as RPM Network. Yeah. But
Am I on?
yes,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
but you know, I stopped hearing about Machinima when all the big guys, when that whole thing went down, and now it's just been an endless cycle of, they're failing.
I will give them the dues. They fought for that sort of team respawn channel, and then that channel is really good and it's really successful. But now that they're stopping that and they're moving back to the main channel again without Sark, I just don't see how they're
To be
gonna.
honest-
It's just gonna start getting worse and worse.
To be honest, I don't think their audience is us anymore.
yeah.
Have you seen?
I have
Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Machinima
Call
video
of
in a
Duty
while.
people. I haven't seen a Call of Duty Machinima video, a good one at that, in a while. Because I like proper old school Machinima people I used to watch were like this person called Patchy,
Yep.
Scottish person, and like they were proper machine. They would put time and effort into Machinima Call of Duty videos. You just don't see that anymore.
It was Modern Warfare 2 days. That was the sort of prime
those
for
were the
them.
prime of Machinima.
I guess if
Well, that was the
YouTube had
prime
a,
of
had a
all Call of
calendar.
Duty videos, to be
like-
honest. If you ask me.
No. From an editing, like I used to be a montage person. I can't watch Modern Warfare 2 montage anymore. I'm just like, oh, why did you have to have a stripey transition?
Well, no, like not now, but back in the day, that was the in shiz thing. But now it's Call of Duty is just a background. That's all it is. There's nothing to it.
It's because it
Nobody-
hasn't changed all too much. I don't mind it hasn't changed.
Because it's run its ground, I think. Call of Duty and the
No, it
YouTube
has
scene.
been. No, it's this generation it has, but you know.
It will run its ground in about less than a year's time when the new consoles or the new games are out.
Yeah, I just. But
Make or
they've,
break.
The
they've-
next
they've
one will be
said-
the one that kills it.
Yeah,
Or
but they.
breaks
Yeah,
it.
well, it breaks it. I guarantee it kills it, but it still sells more than any other game.
It'll still sell, but I think that's where like you'll see drastically less people interested in it.
Well, have you
Destiny.
heard about what they're doing? Like all the rumors is they're like gonna. Do you know they're gonna have a video instead of a loading screen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
discussed
that.
this when
Stop
you
messing
had
up
it.
with that stuff. I want
No,
like, new
that's
gameplay.
crazy. Yeah, because
That
the
reduces
loading
your
screen-
loading time.
yeah, well, it reduces your loading time. But how many times do you know when you're really frustrated at a level that you cannot do on any game, and it's always the
Zombies.
cutscene when you go to even any cutscene, you're rapidly hitting the X or the A to try and skip
You're
it.
mashing that X button.
Yes, you are. You're like, come on, give me the skip sign, and it doesn't go. That's gonna be that every 12 to 8 to 12 minutes. Imagine that. I would commit suicide halfway through a game because I'm sick of seeing some guy run into a building, burst through the window the exact same way he has 3,000 times before me because I've played it a million freaking times now.
I can
I'm
just
not
see
up for
like
that. I'd rather just go.
Don't interrupt me,
playing with
Marion.
Crazy, and then so we're hearing Crazy. You still there?
Yeah,
Crazy?
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
He's just
saying
blown
that,
up
like,
from
Crazy.
all the rage.
Crazy.
I don't think
Yeah.
you hear a suicide.
I can hear you. Know you can hear me. Blah blah blah. What you?
Oh, it hasn't died yet. Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, not dead. Do you know what really annoys me? You know Black Ops 1?
Yes.
You know the zombies cutscene where it was like every time you finished a game of zombies in
Call of the Dead.
Kino.
It's the
No,
helicopter.
Kino.
No, Kino.
Kino.
Kino didn't have a.
Well, just every time you like exited zombies.
Yeah, you saw a helicopter crash to the ground, and then
Yeah, and then
Oh,
it was
that.
zombies.
That was so annoying.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
But that
Yes,
was
no,
short.
No,
that was
don't
short.
you even? Hang on a minute. No, Crazy. You did have a PS3 in these days, didn't you?
I had both.
Okay, well, basically, don't even attempt to try and play zombies with your friends because, like, you'll successfully get a join like every 10 times, and the amount of times I had to put up with that goddamn loading screen, that video of a helicopter crashing and then zombies walking down, and it just makes that noise. I'm just like, hear it, and it's taunting me every time. Look how crap your internet is.
Yeah, and it's the same. Even when you first put in the game and you hear the Activision, and you're still rapidly hitting X all the time. That's just when you're turning on the game and it pisses you off.
It's like
Yeah.
You haven't even got to the game yet, and you're already angry at the game. What are you gonna do?
Warfare
it's like a TV remote with empty batteries. You just press harder, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It still doesn't work, no matter what you do.
Can anyone remember Modern Warfare 3? I saw a graph and it was like things I've learned from Modern Warfare 3. And there was like a tiny slither. It was like everyone's been with my mother. There was another tiny sliver. It was like I'm a faggot. And then the biggest one was all warfare is based on deception.
Oh, you're so right. Oh, you're so right. Oh, wow.
Now, what was it? 50,000 people.
50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a
They're
ghost
gonna,
town.
that's gonna stick with me forever. That
I
really
never
is.
got to the ghost town bit. I'd already hit A by that time.
Oh, well, you must have installed to your hard drive then, because we didn't have that privilege.
I played zombies so much, I just knew the timing of when to press A on the exact
Yeah,
time.
you
Like,
know it.
like ding, 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 ding,
So-
ding, ding, ding,
so yeah.
ding, ding. Hey, there we go.
And now you're not gonna have a choice to skip it, because it's not gonna just end and then you're in the game. It's going to finish, because that's instead of having the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all going to be everyone's going to be at the exact same time. So everyone's going to fully watch that video for every single map a million times.
But do you all know what the alternative is to this?
A loading screen?
Yeah, but it's the League of Legends loading screen in which you have to wait for everyone in the game to load before you get put in the game. Now, that's not bad if you're running on a console, because the only thing holding you back is internet speeds. But when all my friends have gaming PCs with their hex core, one of my friends has a hex core 3.2 gigahertz processor with a NVIDIA GT graphics card.
Is that even English?
Yes. And I have a dual core i5, okay? I am the last person to load every time.
What? A dual core i5?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound brilliant.
No, it hasn't got the best processing power.
The i5,
It's the
only if
OS.
you may as well have an i3 then.
Yeah, I like.
Do you know, you could have saved 200 quid for the difference of the number 3 and 5.
Yeah, well,
Number 5's a good number,
this
though.
is the minimum
Yeah.
max specs. This is the
Yeah,
minimum
don't
max.
mess with 5. Come
But
on.
3 is a prime. You can't beat a prime.
This is true.
Well, 5's a prime as well, you muppet.
Well, no, it's
Yes.
not.
Yes, it is.
Shit. It's the first prime.
No, 2 is.
one-
That's
the
one
prime.
is the first round.
One is
No,
the first
no, one
prime.
isn't a prime because it's visible by itself, and itself. Our maths teacher explained how it's not a prime number.
No,
Can I
but
just-
it is a
can I
No,
prime.
no,
just
there's
Make
a
a
rule.
note here. Like,
You're listening to
GG's gonna
one
watch
guy
this.
over a million.
No. Okay, there's a rule based around it. Basically, in the first set of 10, there's
zero.
in the first set of 10, there's X amount of primes. In the second set, there's another amount, and they follow a trend. But if you include one in that trend, it's it's a strange number. It shouldn't work. If that
Yeah,
makes
do you know
sense.
do you know there was a new prime number discovered not long ago?
Yeah, they happen all the time.
And
They
it
just
was,
have really big computers that just keep on going.
they keep on going. It was something like something trillion billion something.
Yeah.
and that turned out to be a prime number as well.
Yeah, do you know you write the code for that?
And just divide by 1 0 and then just
No,
add-
you put
multiply the next number.
No,
And-
you declare the number, you declare a counter, and you say do until counter. No, do 4 counter equals 0 to number.
What I said. That's what I said. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
have a counter, and as each number goes by, just divide, and if it doesn't, then it's a prime,
Yeah.
and it stops, and it notifies you that that's a prime.
Hashtag
If it-
math talk.
I was
No,
just
computing
saying that. No way. I
Algorithm
was
talk.
just about to put in with that.
No,
Yeah. And the problem with that, do you know what the problem with that is?
What?
That system, it takes ages.
Of course it does.
It takes absolutely ages.
There's no other way of doing it unless you had something super powerful
need-
that could do it in.
You need gaming PCs in order to make these calculations in a reasonable enough time.
Well, yeah, you need something that'll process at least 7,000 at a time per second, at least. Which
Do you want to talk about
But
progression of
still,
computers?
And
When-
now that
when
we've
you're-
successfully lost everyone that was listening.
No. I'm about to show them a really cool Wikipedia page.
no, we'll skip by onto this. Let's actually
it's
talk
really
about
cool.
something
All right, just send it
relevant
to
to-
I'll open it in the podcast. Everyone can see.
Okay, basically, what it is, flops is a measure of how good a computer is at processing things, okay? You all with me on here?
There we go.
Yes.
Flops.
Yeah.
Incomplete
Okay,
flops or,
so
This is mathy, isn't
in
it?
1961, 1 gigaflop cost
I love that
1.1.
word.
Welcome to the
1.1.
British Tea Party Sunday School, where you learn.
Yes. No. Okay,
Mondays,
shut up, this is important. In 1961, 1 gigaflop, so I think a gigaflop is operations per second. Yeah. 1 gigaflop cost to make $1.1 trillion.
what?
Yeah. In 2012, it cost 75 cents. Yeah.
Imagine
Revolution
if
of computing.
somehow. Wait, what the hell?
And
if somehow like technology was acquired, maybe through time travel. I'm just imagine if that was acquired, and then you have that, and then it's like, hey, I've got this.
go
And
back
like,
in
holy
time.
crap.
Yeah, you go back in time.
Yeah,
with
just
your-
do that. Yeah,
I'd go 10 years back with an iPhone because that would freak people out so much.
like just sit in
10
class.
years
Hey, what's that? Yeah, it's an iPhone.
No,
What
actually,
the
you'd get
fuck?
laughed at because it's too big.
Yeah, good point.
If
Now
I
that-
remember 10 years ago,
That's not what she
phones,
said, but
phones came,
were smaller than a battery at some
phones
stage.
came with needles in order for you to operate them. They weren't
Yeah.
styluses. They were like
And then they realised, hang on, we're a bit stupid here. People want to see things, and then they
Yeah.
start getting bigger and bigger.
what's that game
then-
where the
then-
transistor just doesn't exist? Like Fallout, right?
Fallout. Yeah. They never. That's a dumb storyline, but let's not get there.
Yeah, it's
I don't think it's
obvious
that
that if the resistor wasn't made, blah, 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 everything would be huge because we wouldn't be able to shrink technology like we have today.
No, it wouldn't just be that. It just we haven't invented the resistor. I know, civil war with aliens or whatever the hell they are. It would not go to that stage. It just
You never know.
They've
I
blown
mean,
it out of
everything
proportion
would
though,
just be
for
big.
a game.
Yeah,
That's what it's for.
for entertainment.
Did anybody hear the story about that guy who refused to play the game because he was
Oh yes.
forced to be baptized?
Yeah. I've seen that.
Oh,
I've seen
my-
Lefty's video on it.
Yeah, I watched that.
How crazy is that? How like yeah, but killing and
He got his money back
rampage
as well,
is
didn't he?
fine. Yeah, he got yeah, they had to. It's because like the customer wasn't satisfied, so you get your money back. He's a complete fool because he feels that yeah, I can shoot and kill people, but do not baptize me.
Hang on a minute. No. What happened was he completed the game and thought, how am I going to get my money back? I know, let's pretend I don't want to be baptized.
Yes, that's it. Like
Check his achievements, see if he got the completion.
that's what at that kind of story I would. I'd be like, you are such an idiot.
Oh,
You're
yes.
right
Yes,
now.
I've just read an article like just before the show started. Okay, there's a Star Trek game that's come out because that's a good idea. No, and the Star Trek game came out and it had no working multiplayer. There was no way in which you could get it to work. There was no workaround. Everyone was, wanting their money back because the game was advertised with multiplayer and it wasn't. And someone on the Steam forums, now this is how I imagine them talking. Actually, I think you find the multiplayer problem is to do with the Steam servers. And everyone was like, dude, what the hell are you on about? So, Internet Police went on a bit of reconnaissance. Turns out he's the main dev in the Star Trek game development. And he was trying to cover his own arse.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Jeez.
You can't get away with
Would
doing
you
that
not?
on the
Do you
internet
not? If I
anymore.
was the drug dealer, I wouldn't blame my weed.
The weed didn't land. Wasn't my fault.
No. What?
I'd like to keep my balls intact, please.
How is that a comparison?
Well, because he's covering his own back. Any honest, well, not honest, dishonest businessman would, which I think every
Yes,
businessman.
I know, but you
that's
can't
like-
get away. You can't get away with that on the internet anymore.
No, you can't. Reddit kills you. That's what it
It's
is.
like-
If you advertise something that's not in the game, then
Yeah.
everyone wants their money back.
Well, no,
Yes,
not just that,
so-
but just
Yes.
pretending that you're just a regular customer.
Well,
and
yeah.
you're not. Like a food outlet company in America, like a cafe, they were getting what them people? Papa John's, is it? The ones who were really, really, really sexist and homophobic?
I'm not sure.
Are they the ones? I don't know.
Wait, what?
Oh, basically, there's a food chain in America that was really homophobic and wouldn't.
Oh, I know which one. Crap. It's like a chicken.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, let's call them homophobic Saras. So homophobic Saras are getting slated on their Facebook page. And then all of a sudden, some supporter for homophobic Saras turn up. And she's like, I don't know what you're on about. I think that... And she
Chicken
goes on
fillet.
a massive list. Is it?
Yeah, I've just searched it.
Okay. So it's like, I think that they're doing a great job and that you should separate the religion from your trade. And then everyone was like, hang on a minute. Your profile picture looks very familiar. And if you typed in teenage girl on Google, it was the first result that came up and it was a stock photo. And then they did some more
Brilliant.
research.
They
Yeah,
wouldn't even go to page 2. It's like the first one. Yeah, that was
yeah.
it.
She had no friends, okay? Which isn't always isn't always a subject of a fake Facebook account. Some people just aren't popular. But she had no friends, and her only like was this, whatever it was. And everyone was like, oh, come on, you could have gone to the 12th page.
Exactly. That's like the
Yeah,
smartest
just-
thing to do whenever
Just
you're
go a
trying to
few
find
pages.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just skip a few pages because no one will look on those except for if you're Reddit or like a major internet army.
Or except if you're, really grinding for that picture. If it's a really obscure search term you've looked for, and you're like, oh, I have to go through everything.
But you can just search by pictures right now. It's not that
What?
hard. You can search by pictures. You can just insert them and then move them over to the bar, and then you can search your picture, and then it'll just search it.
If you drag a picture into Google, that's what you're on about, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So I was
okay.
like, I need to try this.
I'm trying this for all the viewers.
What is this revolutionary thing you've just said?
I do not think it'll work on your puny little Mac, I'm afraid,
No,
son.
Safari.
I'm going to steal a picture that I took today. This is which one shall I steal?
If it's on the internet, that is.
Here we go. Oh, on the internet.
It has to be on the internet first. It's not going to find it if it doesn't know where it is in the first place.
Yeah,
It's on your hard drive. It doesn't have access. If it did find it, then I'm sure you'd be a bit scared that every photo on your computer is in Google.
It's in my
Google owns
Dropbox.
everything.
Okay, I don't know how this works, but yeah, for those of you at home, this is the picture I took today.
But
You
you're
can see the
recording.
water droplets. Yeah, I am. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know if my webcam.
No, your mic unplugged. It won't work.
It might do. ScreenFlow's good, yo.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go.
ScreenFlow messes up for me so much.
Yeah, it was a pain until I put it until I started saving to my external hard drive. Then it was K.
Oh, I should do that.
Yep.
That's a good. Yep, thank you.
Wait
No
a
worries,
second.
Just sorted out all my problems.
Edson, are you a
Nice.
Mac?
Yeah.
That was me high fiving you.
All right. it's mainly because like of the Adobe Master Collection, like the PC that I had just
Crap.
was nowhere near good enough.
What Mac you got? MacBook or iMac?
I'm at 27.
Ooh, that's
The most
decent
expensive
one.
one.
Oh damn! You do
I'm-
money. Sorry.
Student loan.
Oh. What are you doing
Moosh.
then? You doing like graphic design or something?
Yeah.
Okay, where you at?
It's New College, Nottingham.
Ooh. How's the course going? Have you learned about
Alright.
fonts yet and how you destroyed the font in your logo?
I actually read that was my the dissertation was what was it on? It was
That's
How
never
ti-
a good sign.
it was a
That-
few months back.
that major part that I had to really work hard for to get
I
my
got a
degree.
2-1 on it. It was not too bad, but
Oh,
it was
was
like
it?
how typography has changed within like modern design.
Oh, you have no idea how much I would have wanted to do that. I love because Aaron was saying, Aaron, your font is horrific in your logo.
I didn't make it.
Did you know Comic Sans is the worst font in the world?
Yeah, and I
no,
was
actually,
watching a video
no,
on
no,
why.
no,
Yes,
no.
yes,
It's
yes,
the,
yes,
no,
yes.
it's the best font in the world because it's the
therefore-
most recognizable.
No, it's,
No,
it's
it's
the
the-
worst
it's-
because it's
It's
the best
worst
because it's the worst.
It's ruined creative innovation.
No, it hasn't. Anyone who
it
says that
has.
is talking out their arse.
All right, go
No, it
watch
has-
the video Vsauce did.
Vsauce,
and
yeah.
tell
You
me you're
can't
wrong.
just go. Oh, a video said so, therefore it must be
No,
true.
with evidence and pages and links and all
Wait,
those
so-
things.
So what are you saying?
Comic Sans is the most recognizable font because of it's so simplistic. Any fool with the slightest idea can write anything in Comic Sans and it will look slightly artistic and imaginative.
I mean,
Yeah,
crazy.
on a right-
It
on a
does-
writer's
No.
on a
Throw it
writers
up.
on a writers and developer graphics person who does this kind of thing despises it because
Yes.
it takes all the work out of anything that comes
Let
with
me explain.
the imagination of graphics design.
Comic Sans tells the noobs from the pros. It's the camo, like it's golden camo for typography. Okay, if you're using Comic Sans, you're not very good. But the one benefit of Comic Sans is none of the letters look alike, which is why it's so popular.
And there is like the thing of kerning within Comic Sans, which is like obviously I don't know whether many people know, but kerning's the space between text, and it's always like, and obviously a good typeface has got perfect space between each. It could be
regular.
like, yeah, but then like Comic Sans has got there's tests done on it that there is no space between each, like, well, there's no sort of set space between the
No.
letters.
It's
It's
because
that sort of like it's
designed.
just such an amateur font.
Sorry,
Yeah.
talking about logos, make me one.
no, I don't. No, seriously. When it comes to me and making logos, I just have to be in the mood for logos.
You just told me you'd make me one. That's it.
Okay. Screw you. So
mean,
what?
Essence doing
Okay.
graphic design.
Sorry for hashtag graphics talk, but what are
that's
you going into, Edson?
Branding and advertising.
Branding, okay, because I'm in my first year of A levels now, and I don't really want to go to uni because I
Waste
don't
of
really
time.
know. Don't worry,
I wouldn't sort of agree with not like I would say it's probably best to go.
Yeah.
my problem
Just
is-
on my experience, I'd say it's a waste of time for what I do. For
okay,
what you
that's fine.
guys do, it's very, very much needed
Don't
because
worry, Crazy. Take dictate the story.
No, I'm
That
just
string
saying.
doesn't work.
I'm just saying. I was just putting in my little input there that I find university for my skills are unnecessary, whereas yours it would be
For
helpful,
some
and that
subjects, it
logo
is,
would
yeah,
be.
and some
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, okay. So I'll explain me. Basically, I don't know if I want to go into graphic design,
Right.
and I don't know if I'll know within a year, which is when I would have to make my mind up. So my ideal is that after
So
I finish school,
you're doing A levels instead of the like a college course that specifically does graphics.
yeah, I'm doing A levels,
Right.
maths, physics, chemistry, computing, and then doing graphics on the side.
Right. You see, like the difference between that and what I did. I did it in a college course before.
Yeah, I could have done that, but then I'd have to have travelled 21 miles every day.
Oh,
Well, 42
that's
miles a day.
Damn.
And that's, yeah, I mean, I can barely get out of bed at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, let alone
I mean,
6 in the morning.
The thing is, it's like if you like when you design that, it's like if you enjoy it and it doesn't feel like work, then yes, you do want to do it.
Yeah, have you ever done any work experience for graphics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some at a local place, and it was all right, but like it didn't inspire me to be a graphic designer. I did a good job. I worked.
Was it like a sort of like not to disrespect the company, but was it a like were they doing stuff that you wanted to do, or were they doing stuff that you weren't that interested in?
No,
Disrespect the country.
company, not country. But what they were doing, they were working
okay.
on branding for a local neighbourhood scheme in Cardiff. Not local to me, but
Right.
like, and it was really fun. I found some parts of it really fun. We had to, me and another guy, Ed, we had to brainstorm ideas on how to best represent this neighborhood, and I went with like a board game feel. So I made loads of like characters and stuff. But like the back work that I had to do to get there, I spent 6 hours looking at pictures of park benches and bus stops.
It like the thing is, it's like it's very sort of like project to project basis. It's like it's different depending on what like whatever project you're doing. Like
Yeah,
a
that's
month
the thing.
ago, I was doing a project on headphone design, and then like today, I've just finished a project on an eco art and design brand identity, and it's like it's totally different to what like. If whatever you want to go into, you've got so much variations. You may hate one project, but you may love the next one. It's like,
Well, no, but I know whichever project you're going into, you're going to have to grind out some research.
yeah,
That makes
it's like
sense.
people underestimate how much research goes into it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's a lot sort of based behind just even like the color theory of a brand.
Yeah. Do you want to know a cool fact about Vodafone?
What?
You know Vodafone, phone
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't make their color red with CMYK or RGB.
I knew it was CMYK, but I didn't know it was RGB.
You can't physically make their color red.
For what reason?
It's their own color red. They don't want anyone else to know what it is.
There's like a special code.
Yep. Only people with who work with them are allowed the Pantone, is it?
The Pantone reference.
Yep. You can't physically make it.
So it's yeah, because like I think it's like every so often a Pantone reference is cannot be like Pantone references can't be recognized by just color picking, and it can't be recognized by CMYK or RGB.
And my sister's boyfriend, who works for a graphic design firm that used to work with Vodafone, he used to get really annoyed because like you'd be writing the thing, you'd be having a brainstorm, you'd be making something, and then you have to spend 10 minutes trying to get the color. You're like, oh god, I have to go through and get the Pantone, and it just takes a while.
Yeah.
And he's get really annoyed.
90% of the population don't have a clue what you're talking about.
Basically, okay, I'll explain. There are numerous ways of making.
No,
colours
we
on
do
the
not
computer.
need a-
No,
we do not
yes, you do.
We'll be boring people.
RGB, red, green, blue, and CMYK, cyan, yellow, magenta, black. What
Naming
do K
colours.
stand for?
K is black.
Yeah, but how?
It's because they couldn't use B for
Racist.
some other reason, but it's
Racist.
K
Probably
is black.
because blue and RGB and CMYB would be confusing. But anyway, let's move on. Anyone else got any topics? We've been going for a while actually.
No, really.
How long are we going for?
Like
Like an hour,
a little less than
15
that.
minutes.
Nah.
No.
Just make it a longer than usual, I guess. I have all the time.
If we're doing well, do you want to do random questions for a bit?
I guess Crazy
Sure.
Randoms will ask him.
I think less random questions and more try and find a really good question.
Yes. I'll just
Okay.
That's a very
All right.
good thing.
talk along. There's 800 questions.
Freaking hell!
Okay.
Give me 115.
What's your favorite?
you'll-
What's your favorite iOS app? While Crazy's looking for a good question.
Let me see which one I just
Wait,
used.
shit, these are shit questions.
I think
I've
Twitter.
got a favorite iOS app.
What is it?
To do, and it's spelled TEUXDEUX. It's
Oh,
a
is it?
to-do list. And it's
Oh, that's
great.
really clever. I might get that.
Answer this.
It's by far the best. It's designed by a Swiss Miss. It's this designer from New York City. She used to be in Switzerland. It's like Tina Rothenberg or something. But yeah, it's the best to do app ever. It's got an online thing as well, so it syncs with it. It's great.
Adopt a Panda, Settle in Catan, Romance Fortified. That's pretty funny.
I've got three. I've got one is Rock Radio, which is basically like streaming radio, and you can pick your own genre, and it's pretty damn awesome. And just pick it and just go for a bike ride. Second one is Xbox Smart Glass, which I use all the time to send messages. And third, I'd have to say, wait, which one was it?
Take time.
Okay. No, I think Audible. It's like a audiobook app. It's pretty cool.
Going to do something I haven't done in a long while. Let's take a loo break.
A loop.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay.
Squeeze one out.
I'll go.
No.
I'll go through my list of my favorite apps. There's the iReddit app, which apparently is bad compared to another Reddit app, but I can't be bothered to use it. Dropbox is amazing.
Dropbox is amazing.
It's absolutely
It's
incredible.
so good.
I've got to the point, right? I took my friends took like 15 photos in school because they found out even though my iPhone's locked, they can still access the camera. Douchebag friends. They went from setting timers that go off in the middle of lessons because they knew my
brilliant.
pass. So they knew my pass. It wasn't that bad actually. My teachers didn't care. To then they'd steal my phone and then run away from me while taking pictures of me. So yeah, my friends are good people. So I got home one day.
I want to see those pictures right now.
Yeah,
I deleted
I
them.
do want to see those pictures.
I think I might have one on. Actually, I'll post it on Twitter. I got home one day and I threw my bag down after I'd taken my laptop out of it. Started walking upstairs, opened up my laptop, and it just goes, 15 photos have been added to your Dropbox folder. So in the time it took me to walk through my house, Dropbox had uploaded every single photo.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, this has got to the point where it is doing work for me that I haven't even thought of yet.
You didn't even
Like,
want it to do it. It's like,
no,
I'm
if
doing
it-
it.
Yeah, if this app, the next step for this app is probably dressing me before I wake up.
It's like a message. Dropbox has dressed you.
Like
You just look
opening
down and you're in,
files
like,
and
a
sending them.
suit.
It's just so good. I don't know. And just like sharing links, getting those, and
I don't use it for that. I just use it as a backup photo service.
yeah.
Question time.
I guess.
Question time.
Yep.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I'm going to pick the questions.
that a turbo
and
test?
they're
That was
just
quite
going to
quick.
be. Yeah, they're going to be super.
Just pick a question per person, or
Yeah,
question?
I'm just going to pick a random question. You can answer whoever wants to answer. I'm going to start with the most weirdest one that I can see first, and it's number 3,
All right.
which is if a stranger said he would give you a piece of candy to get in a car, would you do it?
No.
fucking no.
Depends what the candy is, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Depends on the candy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm uploading a video of me being chased.
I just want to see the.
What are your views on cannibalism?
Hang on a minute, I didn't answer that question.
You said no.
No. I have a story behind this. I have stories for everything. Basically, one day.
Right.
What, did you get in a stranger's... What?
Okay.
Don't
Yes.
ask, just
Yes.
I think I know the story. Is that you went to the shop and somebody was offering you to get in a car and
No.
you run?
No.
I've heard that one before.
No. What happened was, there's a local festival around where I live called the Hay Festival. Look it up. Loads of comedians. And along where I live, there was a Ferrari, brand new one. I think it was like a 60 plate, no, a 10 plate, which at the time was brand new. So it's a brand new Ferrari. So I'm there. I'm like, wow.
I get it. It was brand new.
Yeah, but I
So
barely
the
ever see.
Ferrari's... Let me just clarify. The Ferrari is brand new.
Do you know?
Yeah.
This is the thing. Do you know? Have you ever
wasn't
seen
sure.
an episode of PK where they call on a thing and they say, if you can entertain us with a story and not lose interest within the first 10 seconds, then
I would
Alright,
lose.
people on my side. Here's the
Open-
video of Sai running. Oh wait, his friend's running away. Oh, they even say "I love you, man." Oh, Sai, this isn't good for your reputation. Oh, they're keeping their hands tied. and he's trying to get his phone so desperately, and Sai still just.
I probably should have watched it before I uploaded it.
This is, yeah, and he's got it, and he's turned off his video. Well, that was fun.
Oh.
Alright, so if you want to see that video, go to Sai's Twitter.
I am going right now.
Twitter.com/iironsTV, and okay, just retweet that. That's how much.
Okay, I'll carry on telling my story. So I'm taking pictures of this Ferrari. I'm like, wow, this is a nice Ferrari. And all of a sudden, someone comes up behind me, and he's like, that is a nice car, isn't it? I was like, it sure as hell is. I wish I could own that. And guess what the idiot did? Press the bleeper on the damn car. So it goes bleep bleep. So I'm like, oh, whose is it? And he just has the biggest smirk on his face. He was like, would you like to sit in it? And me, being 12, was like, yes. So this Asian man, I'm not going to beat around the bush. He looked Asian, and his pretty hot wife, girlfriend, partner, sister, mother, I don't know,
female.
Probably not if it's Asian. But anyway, so she's there, and then she was like, do you want me to take a picture of you? So she takes a picture of me, and he gets in the car, and he goes, should we turn the engine on? Turns the engine on. I'm like, ooh, a Ferrari. Starts revving, and then I get out the car and leave. And then so I tell my friends this story, and they're like, hang on a minute. So you got in a car with a complete stranger? And I was like, yes. They're like, you let the person with him take away your only form of communication with the outside world away from you while you were in this car? I was like, yes. He was like, you let them close the door on you while you were in this car? I was like, yes. You let him turn on the car while you were in this car with no form of communication with a complete stranger? And then I realised, oh, I could have been abducted by a paedophile.
But in your defence,
were you?
brand new Ferrari.
But 12.
12? Oh, well, then you're a complete idiot.
Yep.
Dude.
What, brand new Ferrari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You could have been the first child thing that was thinged in a brand new Ferrari.
Yeah.
no, probably not the
Setting
first. I mean,
records.
And at the end of the day, yeah, Jimmy Savile had a few Ferraris, I think.
Oh.
that was great.
That
Great
is
story.
not too soon. But yeah, that's my story about getting in the car.
Right, crazy,
He did
different
not-
question. I want a different question. That was pretty weird. Crazy.
Da, 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 da.
Just ask about.
I'm looking.
I'm waiting.
Where does he say I love you? I haven't picked up on that yet.
Yes, he is, and that's why I thought,
That's my friend Patrick.
with the cool hair.
Okay. This is. I think I've picked some wrong questions, but we'll answer this, and someone else can look for questions. I'm not too good at this. If you were being chased by a 20-foot fire-breathing kitten, would you trip someone to save your own life? If so, who?
Oh?
Can you repeat the question,
Wings
please?
of Redemption, because he'll have a feast. Hashtag. I can't
Well,
say that because I'm fat.
My answer would probably be the person who's in front of me. I wouldn't just...
Yeah.
The person I'm thinking of wouldn't appear in front of me. It would be the person who's in front
well,
of
in
me.
that
Like,
case.
fucking get out my way, you twat. I'd keep running.
Sorry, what was the question? Your mic went a bit fuzzy for me.
If you were being chased by a 20-foot fire-breathing kitten, would you trip someone to save your own life? If so, who?
No, what I would do is I'd walk up to be like, who's a good boy? And then it would roll over and let me stroke its tummy.
Who said it's a boy? A kitten is a girl, clearly.
No. Okay, who's a good genderless cat?
What? No.
Well, I'm not
Cats are most commonly known, put upon as being female and dogs being males.
This is fun. I just searched 50 random questions and got the list GG used ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got another question. This is another stupid one. What is your toothbrush's name?
Bob.
Bob. So Bob's in your mouth, is he?
Who names a toothbrush?
So Bob is in your mouth, is he, Si?
Why?
What? Why?
Alright, Si, I'll save you. I called mine Thomas. I'll save you.
Lovely.
Oh my god.
Why would you take that bullet, man?
I don't know. I feel like you've been like harassed too much on the podcast. I'll take this one for you, mate.
That was
Like, just imagine, like,
It's
in
fun
a
because your name's
situation-
Thomas, and
Yeah, in a situation where this podcast is some sort of war scenario, Crazy's just there, like, holding the bayonet up against my face. He's like, "You've called your toothbrush Bob," and then Arian just jumps in, like, grabs the bayonet. It's like, "I've called mine Thomas," and I flee, and I'm like, "Thank you," and you're like, "No man left behind."
I would not
Sorry.
watch the movie you wrote.
I would an awesome scenario. That was awesome.
In a world where your toothbrush name means life or death.
You are the epitome of new child cartoons. These weird, retarded British TV cartoons that replace the ones we used to know and love, that are completely and utterly stupid in every way, shape, or form that I don't understand
I
why.
completely agree.
Yeah, why
Can you see my pet monkey? Yes, Dora, it's on your shoulder. Everyone has seen it for the last
No,
5
well,
minutes.
Dora's a classic. I mean, go and see Cartoon Network right now and watch half an
Why
hour.
the fuck was I
Watch
interested in
half
this?
an hour of TV and tell me you do not want to shoot somebody, preferably a child.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Before
Dude.
we get flagged copyright, what is up with children's TV and loan adverts? Seriously, they just think,
Because
oh,
the parents are sat watching it too. They know full
Yeah,
well.
they've taken
I-
out loans because of
I
their
do this
kids.
myself. My daughters are watching the children's channels, and then she goes to bed, and I just don't have the energy or the effort to change the channel, so I sit and watch whatever she was.
Especially if the remote's halfway across the room.
Yeah,
no, especially if they're remote the other side of the sofa.
no.
That's too far.
yeah. Or the child's ran off with it and hit it somewhere. I'm not going to get up and do anything about it. I'm just going to watch Dora the Explorer and want to punch myself several times in the face.
Do you know what the difference between a man and a woman is? A man will look for the remote, whereas a woman will just use the buttons on the TV.
I thought you were actually going to state the actual difference. I was like, I know this. Like, I don't need to.
I'm very
Hang on a
educated on
minute.
this topic.
I passed my biology exam. I've learnt this.
All right.
Is it?
You realised you have none of them.
None of them.
Yeah,
So-
you are.
Would that be a blessing or a curse?
Well, you watch Game of Thrones. You've seen the eunuch.
Oh yeah, but he's really clever.
He is clever.
He's
but-
like beast. Freaking
And he
Tywin.
had. Oh wait, hang on a
Tyrion,
minute. We
sorry.
can't. No. We can't really talk much about how awesome he is because spoilers. So yeah.
Spoilers. Fuck spoilers.
He's called-
Okay,
Tyrion
season 3, episode 4 spoiler. What the fudge is that dude doing in his little cage?
What?
There's a dude in a cage of the eunuch. What's that all about?
Did you not watch the episode?
Yeah, but I got freaked out.
That's the sorcerer that chopped his balls off as a child.
That is season 3 spoilers.
Yep, I just said that.
Yeah, that is completely blown 30 people's minds there.
Yeah,
You might as
well,
well be speaking Spanish right now. I have no.
Yeah,
I have no
watch
idea.
Game of Thrones. It takes a long time to get into, but it's good to watch.
Right.
I watched season 1, 2, and where we're up to now in
Next
2.
on my list is House of Cards. I really want to watch that. The Netflix.
I need to get Netflix in order for that to be a thing.
Oh, it's good, but once you've watched everything, UK Netflix never gets updated.
See, Edson, and I don't know about me, but stay at the same distance from our microphones. Whereas Ari, tell me if I'm right, Edson, but Sai and Arian, 1 minute they're 10 miles away.
Yeah,
and
1
then
minute I'm
I-
here, 1 minute I'm here.
Yeah,
Hello.
like Sai earlier sounded like you were saying, it sounded like he's outside his window.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
doesn't.
I
That's
realised that. I realised why that was.
No, but whenever Sai gets excited, he gets right in his microphone and you're right in the ear. And he's like,
Let me tell you a story.
He's telling you a story about a Ferrari that's brand new. Oh,
I almost got raped by
I
him.
want
you to
hear the tonsils vibrating in the back of
Was the Ferrari brand new? I can't remember.
I can't remember. No, I think it was an old one.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that
Expressed how new the Ferrari was in the story. That would have really helped.
it would have, yeah.
It would have given the story a bit more sort of, you know.
Alright, so,
Yeah.
um,
If it's a new Ferrari, you're bound to get in it. Anyway, carry on.
what I want you guys to do is go to your, I don't know if, wait, do you guys use Google Chrome? Yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Except for Sai. So, go to your
Yes.
download history, and what's the last thing you downloaded?
Oh, that's risky.
Where's
It's Control
where's
H.
the download history?
Control J.
Oh, that's history. Control J. Hippo VNC. Virtual keyboard application.
Adobe Flash Player Installer _11 AU _AIH.dmg.
Sai, your download history?
I pirate a lot of stuff.
Yeah, me too.
ACRsetup.exe, which was
Never
pointless.
pirated ever.
No,
No.
I just pirate like videos.
I've never.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that's the
actually.
most illegal.
Yes, Edson. Come on.
God, no, I
Wait.
bought. Wait,
No, I
just-
really haven't.
I bought Adobe products. That's why I've done.
You are
Except
brilliant.
After Effects.
You are a good man.
RPM Welcome, competitive gaming logos and League of Legends stuff. That's about it.
I just needed the last thing, but okay.
Yeah, well, I was going to give you my freaking history. You can see my downloads folder in my MacBook right now.
He had to scroll very fast to miss all the gay porn right there.
Yeah.
Man, I stream.
So, okay.
That's why he mentioned his like second, because he needed to scroll a bit to get past all the stuff he'd just been
Yeah, it's
downloading
like-
before.
Oh, he's
Hold
just
on.
realizing, it's like, oh, fuck.
Mm.
Oh, there's one.
Episode 1, the toothbrush named Bob.
Yeah, mine was a torrent for an audiobook. Okay, so
Wait, you torrent audiobooks? That is the most poshest pirate I've ever heard.
I did. I got the fault in our
I
stars.
mean, you have dyslexia, and
Forget it.
I'm just lazy. I don't know. I like to like.
I love to read and I love stories, but I cannot read. So I'm like, fuck it, audiobook or a movie.
Yeah, it takes 18 hours for a book, but it's like a good 18 hours. It's like a very long podcast, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay. So use your default music player, and what's the song you've played the most?
I can tell you this before it starts. I believe it's Pumped Up Kicks by Foster the People.
Oh, sad story.
I will be able to tell you mine. It is. I don't even need to open
I
it
don't
up.
even know how you can tell.
It's
No.
Flux by Block Party.
No, I got it wrong.
I've like
I
no
got
idea
mine
what you
wrong.
guys are talking about.
That's not right. I don't like. How'd you tell?
I
don't
just know that's
play
What's your
Plays
default
the most-
music player?
the most-
iTunes.
Windows
Yeah.
Media Player. I don't like
Windows
iTunes.
Media- Okay. Do you have your iPhone with you?
No, I don't use music on iTunes. On iPhone.
Okay.
I
So
will
what's
go
the
on down
song you
to
think you
make sure.
played the most?
It varies. Whatever song I'm liking at the moment, I'll play a million one times. I never
So you hate it.
until I hate it, which is usually in a couple of days.
Yep.
Okay.
242 times.
So
122, Let Me O, E double, written Thursday. Here's a sample for those at home.
Even I can hear that.
Can you hear that brilliant MacBook quality?
Nah, mine's A Change of Seasons by Dream Theater. So
When I press the ratings, my Guitar Hero 3 album comes up. So Sabotage is my favorite song.
I have that as well. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's 5 stars. Let's try and get some real music. What? Light Me Up by the Pretty Reckless. I do not believe I've ever heard that song.
Stop
Oh my
lying.
god, 14 of my top 25 are from a guy called E double.
I've heard
All of
one
mine.
of his songs.
Three.
Like one of the.
Well, I can tell you the song that's in the
3
list.
is Watsky.
Approaching Nirvana 305, who is currently live streaming at this time.
Oh, guys, guess what comes in at number 25?
What?
Right. Oh, Riding Solo by Jason Derulo.
Kick him.
no.
Yeah,
Kick
no.
him.
My side.
Never break up with someone when there are breakup songs in the media.
Oh, well, then I'd have to say of all time, mine would probably be Cry Me a River by, what's his face?
Justin Timberlake. What?
Michael Bublé.
Oh, okay.
I don't listen
Won't
to
you
songs in that
cry?
All
situation.
time would be
Me a
Hotel
river.
California by the Eagles.
Cry me a river.
My until my 27th, it's all Dream Theater, which is a progressive metal band, and then it's Liquid Tension Experiment, which is a side project of that band. So yeah.
Okay. Now to see who's the most pirated. How many songs have you purchased on iTunes?
All of them.
How do you find that out?
I do not know.
Go on to playlist purchased.
I've purchased all
There's
my
a
songs.
playlist for purchased.
Yep.
I've never used a playlist.
What? That's all I ever use. There's my cycling playlist. There's my edub playlist. There's my
1,628.
Okay, I've just been put in my place. 156.
Hashtag student.
I told you.
or-
I just don't fire it.
Well, to be fair, I don't have much songs. I don't have.
Have you
how many
ever-
songs I have?
illegally obtained a thing like a file.
The only ones I've downloaded are the ones that are like free from like I don't know dubstep artists that release them for free.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
I'm going to do a quick tally of how much my top 25 are released for free.
I think one of mine is.
All right. How many keys do you have on your keyring?
What?
How many keys?
Yeah.
Do not have a keyring.
Okay. Well, that's 0. Sai?
3.
3.
None. I don't have a key, and 18 of my top 25 songs have been released for free.
That's cool.
E double and Watsky, man, and Hoodie Allen.
Yeah, Watsky's a good guy. Like, his stuff is pretty awesome. He's like the only rapper I listen to sometimes.
Yeah, he's probably. I like his stuff. I just like his fast rapping, even though it's not that fast. I can keep up with it, but
Yeah, sometimes like whoa, but then again, other times like
As you know,
Nah.
3 of mine are
I can Linkin Park rap fairly quickly when Linkin Park was good.
Oh, those times. Oh, wow.
years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Like, the only good songs I think by Linkin Park for me are Numb, In the End, Faint was alright.
In the end.
Crawling, I thought it was okay. In the End was like my favorite for like
The
2
latest
years.
album, I hate.
Yeah.
What has happened to them? They've gone.
It's horrible.
Romance.
That he's a paedophile. I think that's what the main issue. No, that's Lost Profits. Shh. Bye.
Yeah. Lost Profits. My days.
You'd have thought they'd been-
rooftops. Nobody knows the words, but they know that much.
It's
No,
the
it's just-
drunken singing,
Yeah,
singing when you're like
it
in a
is.
club. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
It's standing on the rooftops.
know the
Everybody screaming.
chorus,
And then everyone's just going,
Hard
"Ah!"
out. No, 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 no. Hard
Alright, so
out.
what type of music do you like most?
Rap, but kind
Opera.
of.
Pop? Crazy pop? Damn. Alright, Edson.
Dubstep,
And what type of music do you dislike most?
metal.
Screamo.
Screw you.
Screamo.
Scream. It's
Screamo.
Screamo me neither.
Yeah. Like children can do screamo.
Yeah, I don't like.
Children
I don't
can't
enjoy
rap
like
fast.
very heavy metal. Heavy metal. I like a little bit of Pink Floyd or some Rush, some kind of.
That's not too bad. It's
No,
it's just like metal and screamo and that sort
No,
of.
me neither.
I just hate it.
Yeah, I'm crazy. Because he loves both sides. I mean, I like some kind of metal, like System of a Down.
I'm numb. Thanks. Sorry, receiving biscuits.
What type of music do you dislike the most?
Dislike the most MC.
What?
Chav music.
That's a good shout.
Mm. No, everyone ready for the Chav national anthem of 2K7.
Well, I
And
actually-
all I ever wanted was to see you smiling, and all I
Oh
ever
my
wanted
God.
was to make you mine. I know that I love you, oh baby, why won't you see?
Why
And
haven't
I
we kicked
forgot
him
the
yet?
rest of the
Oh,
lyrics.
here we go. Good. Bye, bye.
Still going.
No, I can actually do it like right now and like hovering
No,
over.
lag and everything will go horribly
I'm
wrong.
tempted. I'm tempted. I'm like petting the button. Right.
Right. I think that's a nice place to
All
end.
right. Stretch your left arm as far out as you can, and what can you touch?
Wardrobe, can of Coke, bottle of Coke, scarf controller.
Like as far, and it doesn't like the
My
tip.
penis, bottom of my leg.
Wall.
Well,
I'm going to beat you all right here. Liter bottle of vodka.
Oh,
1.75 litre bottle of Coke. Physics revision notes, pop filter, tubes,
an Xbox, Elgato, monitor, gaming laptop. Yay.
phone,
Sure you can.
camera, Microsoft Office 2007 install.
Yours is all computer stuff. I've got 4 litre bottles of alcohol, and then and then another litre bottle that's not opened yet behind
I
that.
know, mine is the best one. Bob on cream biscuits.
That's good.
Smart
That's good,
price. Asda.
That's what you do, man.
Sponsorship. I would definitely accept a sponsorship from Asda.
Oh, just imagine that intro.
What is going on, guys? It's here. Welcome to the British Tea Party podcast, brought to you by Sainsbury's
It's
Biscuits.
just a picture of me patting my butt cheek. And then Sai going quiet for a little while until he regains consciousness.
So, okay, now we're just gonna do, I think, like maybe a final segment.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could do
Chill out period.
chill out, yeah, we could do like chill and like answer some questions along the
Period.
way. Like Edson, what have you been up to? I've seen you've done some like series on your channels, like BioShock and
Yeah, Bioshock's still going. I've just batch recorded a load of episodes of that. So
Tell me when you finished it so I can start watching them. Because I need a Bioshock LP to watch, so.
well, I'll be taking my time on it. It's like I'm only on number 7 at the minute.
Oh, okay. I may have
Taking my
to
time.
go elsewhere.
Yeah, Lefty, he's done a series. I swear he's already done.
Oh, I don't. Lefty talks too much. That's what I like about
Yeah.
him. That's also what I don't like about him. Like,
That's
I
good
want
and
to hear what
not
they're
good
saying.
in something.
I want to hear what Elizabeth is saying. Shut up, Lefty. But in other times, I'm like, you are making this game so entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy. I've downloaded that Spectra Ball, that game, and it's
It's
so
rage.
frustrating. I
How
swear.
like
Listen,
I'm keeping my calm to the
Now listen.
extreme when I watch when you watch the videos.
I see
What's this
you
game?
play, and it's called Spectre Ball. It's like €5 on Steam, like maybe.
Yeah, it's a very bad graphics game, but you're a little metal ball and you have to roll around and jump and complete puzzles without falling off the map. Every time you
Oh,
fall
that
off, you
looks-
return back. If you
No,
watch
this
my
type
latest
of game.
video, that's what it is. It was actually done 3 days ago. I actually made a video.
On like, even if you
I've gone
turn up the
upload now.
graphics like a little bit,
If you were
it lags
subscribed
so
to me,
much.
you'd have noticed.
Crazy, doesn't it like lag a lot when you
Burn.
up the graphics?
No, I had mine on full and it was fine.
On fantastic, like
Yeah, everything
mine
high.
lagged for some reason.
Oh,
Play
shit.
Battlefield and Ultra, but freaking Spectre Ball. Screw that. Yeah, so I download it, and sometimes when I'm watching, like, oh, how can he not get this? What the hell, man, crazy? What the hell? What are you doing? And then I play it, and like, holy crap, this is actually very hard.
Yeah, use speed break. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, I'm useful. So, which country would
Oh,
you
I'm
want
so
to?
gonna try this game. So
Yeah,
I'm just watching.
it's
I'm
pretty-
watching your video now.
It's pretty.
Do
fun,
not
but
steal
it's
all my content,
rage-inducing.
please.
It's so
No, feel free to
rage-inducing.
make a video. Just say you got the idea from moi.
I will do.
Yeah.
All right, so if you could
Cross that
relocate to another country, to which one would you go?
Australia.
America, New York.
England. I've had enough of leaving the fucking country.
Okay, well,
No,
Wait.
Australia any day.
so
Mhm. Australia with me.
Two. Oh
Where-
no.
Yes,
where are you going?
I
Where you
will. I
going?
will be Bob the toothbrush.
Brilliant.
In Down Under.
Oh. But yeah, this has been a very long episode.
No, really. I think
For
1
a
hour
full
20
man
minutes.
for a full man show, it has.
Yeah.
Depends.
Hour 20 is not too bad.
I'm running out of
Well,
things.
we did have half an hour of arguing with my mother.
That was fun. I should probably include that.
Yeah, my mother offered to be on the show.
You should do it as like a pre one and upload it
Yeah.
like a few hours before.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do that.
yeah.
All right.
But anywho, anyone else got anything to talk about?
I don't
No?
know. I think Edson and I need to make like a zombies video soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't
And
use this
actually,
to promote yourself.
I have not played this specifically. The only one I've played, I've got the two DLCs. So I even haven't played the other one. The only one I've played is the Transit, and all the single like ones. So there's two, obviously the two DLC zombies that I haven't played, and I need someone to play them with. So
Yay.
I need to get my Xbox back. That's my.
I'll be terrible, just so you know.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm okay. I was gonna say something, but now I'm rethinking. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm good with first timers.
Whoa.
And now I'm good like teaching you some stuff, so that'd be cool, I guess.
Yeah,
And
I'm up for that.
yeah.
Okay. So, any parting words?
Was the Ferrari new? I'm not sure.
And on
I
that
can't
note-
remember.
On that note, thanks a lot for watching.
I want to say goodbye.
No, you may
No.
not. No, seriously, anyone got anything to plug?
No, that'll be it. Come subscribe to all of us at the British Tea Party podcast. Gigi will have uploaded, Gaming Geek, shall I say, would have uploaded the video, no doubt. Do give it a like for his mispresence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hope you get better soon.
And go
Yeah.
subscribe to him at youtube.com/WheelTheBluePaul.
Oh,
See you
Kick him.
guys.
He's not on anymore.
Peace.
bye.